Hi guys, it is Run, Stretch and Succeed here, and today we're doing the lap. They're just doing the briefing, and I will see you at the start line. If you like that video, hit subscribe and like the video.
Now, we've had a lot of trees down this year. It's been really hard work getting everything cleared. Big shout out to the National Trust Forestry Commission. They had me sending great references of trees going on this tour.
He needs one that's work. I shouldn't have said that in video.
I don't know why I'm expecting my watch to light and laugh.
Hi guys, mile 6. It is very hilly, like a lot more hilly than I thought. And we've got Katie and Sam. And we're near the first checkpoint and it's very warm. And I've literally just complained completely through this video. But we are in for a day and it is really lovely, so let's get going. Right, mile 7, and we're not going over that hill what was like the most brutal thing ever, what made me want to cry, no joke. And I actually feel okay now. I don't want to cry. I'll call someone to pick me up. Oh. So, what are you thinking about it, Katie?
Yeah.
Sam?
That was a hill and a half.
It was actually brutal. Do you know what? I think there's a bigger one as well at some point. Oh. So, yeah, it's been good so far. Feeding stations really stocked up with lots of food, vegan, gluten-free, normal and everything, so all good guys. Mile 13, and have we seen anything interesting? Everything's quite interesting, but
Everything's very hilly.
everything's very hilly. I'm trying to think of.
Oh, it's a castle.
Oh, there's a castle. Well, this marathon ultra is definitely a challenge. Actually, I'm going to say it's probably harder than Chester 100 was, what is quite shocking because it's half a distance, but everything's uphill or downhill. There's not a lot of flat. Oh, but it's actually good fun, and we've seen quite a few statues. What was that thing, a beacon at the top of that hill, like a checkpoint at the top of the hill, and yeah, it's really good. So okay, it is mile 16 and we've just passed the second checkpoint. I've never done something where I decide I like something and then dislike it as quick. Like every time we come to a hill I'm like, I hate it, and then when I'm not on the hills I want to be on a hill. When I'm on a flat I want to not be on a flat. So yeah, and we've just got some mountain fuel. It doesn't say a flavour, but we'll do a taste test. Guys, that is a weird texture. Texture is like jelly. I think I could get used to it. The flavour's really nice though. It's got 30 grams of carbs in. And it didn't get all over my face. Sometimes they do. Actually, it might be quite beneficial, it being a bit of a gel form, so it doesn't like splash all over your face. So I'm going to say 7 out of 10 because the texture shocked me, but if I got used to the texture it'd probably be like a 9. So yeah, and here is another lake, not the one what we're running around, a lot smaller one. And what? It's called, what's it called, Sam?
Loughrig Tarn.
There is no way I can say that. Right, we'll go and get back running because I don't want to hear when it gets dark. So, yes, I feel actually quite good now. Hopefully the gel will help, as I didn't have breakfast, what's not clever. But the aid stations are absolutely brilliant, 10 out of 10. Like, they've got everything you need and want. That was a hill. Oh my god. Like, every time we turned a corner, it just got bigger and bigger and bigger, and then you thought you was at the top, and then it was just like more of it. It was like people were building it when you was climbing. Oh, absolutely ridiculous. So we're at the beacon or whatever it's called.
Trig point.
Trig point. Beacon. Oh, we're having a rest because that hill was nasty. It was a nasty mofo. Hi guys, we're at mile 21-ish. We need Samuel Jackson to say that quote off Snakes Off a Plane, but about hills, because we don't need no motherfucking hills on this motherfucking lake. But there is plenty more. I actually think my soul left my body halfway up there. Tree though! I thought Sam was going to die at one point.
Sam's just even body now, there's no
Yeah, there's no soul. No. So I'm actually like, really enjoying it. I'm enjoying the challenge, but hating every moment of it. I don't know how that works out, but it's a proper love-hate relationship, this one. Oh, like, to the point where I think I will actually rebook it. Like, because I keep thinking about it already, even that I keep moaning every 5 minutes that everything's either hills. So, I'll see you soon. So, we're halfway, it's really warm. We've just had soup, what was the best thing ever. And topped up our water at the last checkpoint. And it's a really, really pretty day. And I've seen so many baby lambs and cows. I'm absolutely loving it. So, oh, crossing the road.
Enjoy! I don't think we're going to enjoy this.
Oh. And now there's another hill. Classic ultra hills. But it's been really good, hasn't it, guys?
Yeah. Having a good old day.
Yeah.
I'm tired, but
yeah. I've climbed bigger hills than I've ever wanted to climb in my life, I tell you that. Oh.
first and last.
First and last. I had to get a video because I needed the evidence. It's going on my wall because everyone's going to know in the world that I climbed that hill because it was so hard. And Katie was a machine, like she just wouldn't stop, and we was just taking breaks and sitting down on the way up. It was that steep. At mile 30 it's really warm, everyone's really dehydrated, like to the point where it's a bit scary, but I think it's because we're up so many hills, there's no shade. So we've not had like a big hill for a while. We've done a lot of walking because it's so warm. Hopefully there'll be a checkpoint so we can fill our water up and the sun will start going down a tiny bit because it is about 2 o'clock. Do you want to get past?
Oh, alright, Paul.
Yeah. So that's what's happening, and I've got no battery as I decided to record 2 hours on my phone of it being in my pocket and me going to the toilet. So that'll be interesting to watch back. And that's it really, and my other GoPro battery's actually not working even though it was full. So I don't actually know how much of this I'm actually going to get. So yeah, and see you soon. We are 35 miles in and it's just past the 10-hour point. So we're kind of on plan for 13 hours something. Finishing hopefully. Our feet are very sore. I'm very sunburned. Very dehydrated. I'm probably going to turn purple soon because that's the thing I do. And we've just filled up water. And I'm going to try this mountain fuel date bear thing. It's very oily as a packet. Oh, I really like it. It tastes like golden syrup. Is that really spongy? Okay. Is that really spongy? Try this, Katie. Really good.
Oh, I'm jealous of them one of them. Thanks for that.
Try it. It's like... It's like... And that's a 10 out of 10 for me, that. I'm going to nick some of these before the Chester 100. So, we've literally got half a marathon left. And we're hoping to do that in about 3 hours.
What miles are we on?
I've got half a marathon left, so I can do half a marathon in 2 hours, so 3 hours something. So, perfect. And 13 hours was my goal, so that's really good. Definitely a 10 out of 10, and I will see you soon. Thank fuck. Right guys, so I am actually done. That was the most brutal ultra I've ever done. I actually really enjoyed it, even though I felt sick this morning. But it was really good, really challenging. A lot of like climbing over trees, not being able to walk like on the downhills, like there was just no footing. How someone's managed to do that in 8 hours is absolutely ridiculous. Like a 7-minute mile when I couldn't even like climb the hills because I couldn't put my feet anywhere is just absolutely ridiculous. Big respects for that guy. And I'll do a little update when I charge my GoPro and finish the video off. So see you in a moment, okay. Let's just do a little overview of the lap all together. The race was really well organised. Feeding stations was amazing with options for gluten-free, vegan, normal, probably even more than that. They had something for everyone. So you didn't have to really take your own food, even that you should do. But literally, if you have dietary requirements, you don't have to be too worried about it. The route is really a mix of terrains and also on uphills, downhills and flats. So you have a bit of everything. So if you're not into road running, you would probably really like this race. I think I would say a bit of advice if you want to do this race is be ready for all conditions, as there is no cover for a lot of the race. So when it was really hot, I was just in the sun. So if it was raining, you would really get wet. So I would really advise being ready for the conditions. Saying that though, it is a really enjoyable race with loads of views. It is really challenging, and if you are a person like me who loves a good challenge and loves to push the body to the limit, I would highly recommend the race. Also, I would definitely recommend having a good kit, some good trail trainers, some good socks, because I wear quite cheap running socks and I have got so many blisters, it's ridiculous. My feet feel like I'm walking on hot coal. I would like to say thanks to all the volunteers, the organiser, and also everyone who took part in the race, as it was really supported by the people who were doing it. We was helping each other, everyone was talking between each other, and it really was an absolutely amazing race. So thank you everyone. So my next race is Chester 100, and it hit me last night when I read the email, and I nearly had a little cry actually, because this is like me versus this race. I really want to complete this after DNFing last year. I am 10 times more ready, so hopefully that will happen. If you did like the video, please subscribe. We're nearly to 500 subscribers. Also give us a like, and thank you for everyone I met at the lap. It was such an amazing race, and I will see you next time.